Hello, hello. Oh no, hold on. I have to take that off. Okay, there we go. Hey everybody, it's Wednesday. We're back again. Let me see if I can get us live here on Instagram. Okay, there we go. How is everybody? We are back for another wonderful week. We're going to chat today. No guest this week, but I've got some exciting things to share. We're going to do a giveaway again this week. It's going to just be a lot of fun. So come in, say hi, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Let me see if I can get us live over here on Instagram. Yay! Okay, so say hi, say hello. Hi, Julia. Great to have you today. It's always a pleasure to see everybody. Good morning, Chris. Happy last Wednesday of August. Yes, how did we get to the end of August already? I don't even know. I don't know. Hi from Denmark. Great to have you. Hi from Colorado. It's great to see you guys all here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we got to the end of the month. I don't know how we got to be Wednesday already of this week. It was a first week of school here, so it's been crazy. Hi from Dallas. Hi from New Brunswick. Hi from Ottawa. One of my really good friends, longest friend, is from Ottawa. She's coming to visit. I'm so excited to get to see her. It's so hard when people are so far away. Hi from Arkansas. Great to have you today. I guess morning in Arkansas, maybe just past afternoon here for us. Hi from the UK. Hi from Massachusetts. Two from Massachusetts. Wow, somebody from Portugal. Lovely to have you. Yeah. Oh, the burr months are coming and they're the best. Yes, Chris. Well, temperature-wise, they're not the best, at least in my opinion. But the fact that I get to wear all of my makes, then 100% yes, they are the best. Hi from South Carolina. As people are coming in and we're just kind of like chatting here a minute, I'm working on, of course, now I'm not going to remember. This is the wheat stitch. And it's a pattern by Brianna K Designs, and it's her top pattern. It's using our Sandscapes yarn, which is 100% virgin wool. It does the color changing itself. It's a beautiful, beautiful like summer top. Like you kind of make two panels, but you make them all at once. Like you put a neck hole in it, and then so it's like a short sleeve top. I love it so much. I'm so excited. This is the second half of excuse me, of mine. So getting close to the end, but still working on it slowly but surely. Oh, Chris, it has been 104. Okay, yes, you are ready for the burr months because that is ridiculous. I mean, it's been hot here, but we have not gotten that hot. That, ugh, yuck. Hi, Cindy. Great to have you here. Hi from Connecticut. Who else? I think, oh, hi from Ohio. We have some Californias. Sacramento. It is great to have you guys all here. Okay, so what we're chatting about today, you may wonder, or maybe not, because it's in the description, is Della is now one of the sister brands of crochet.com since we had our acquisition back in June, I think it was June, May, June, sometime this year, right? A little bit ago. And so we acquired the Jimmy Beans family, which includes Della Madeline Tosh, Dream in Color, and one or two others that I just can't think of because there's so many. And as part of that, we now get to carry some Della items, which I am super excited about. I don't know about you guys, but Della has been a brand that I have loved for a long time. I have a couple items to show you here, and this is one of them. This is one of my favorite just little project bags. I actually have two of these already from the past because I just love them so much. They've got this little snap here. It's got a little side pocket here, so you could make this like a sock project bag or something really small. Put your yarn in here, your hook in here. You could put like a pattern, a pencil, something like that. But what I really love this bag for is putting my skein of yarn. So here's my yarn. I will stick it inside of my little bag and then have that. And then so I can walk around with this. It's like one of those like yarn minders. Now, You have to pull from the center to make it work. Yes, I have yarn around the outside. Yes, I had to rip out. I miscounted. But it's really great if you are doing a center pull. You just put it in there. You can carry it around like this. You can keep all of your essentials in here with your project and then stick it inside of a bigger bag if you're working on a bigger project. I just love this bag so much. And so what you'll see is we have some of the linen collection from Della. I think we've got like 6 or 7 items on the website right now. And they're come in 3 different colors. So this is not the slate. This is the pebble. Sorry. We have pebble, wine, and slate on the website. And so you can get things. I will say too that if you are a knitter, we have a couple items over on the Knit Picks website also that are meant for knitters with the needle cases and things like that. So this is one of the really great items that you're going to find from Della over on our site. And what we're going to do is as we go through, we're going to pick 2 winners, probably one over on Instagram and one here on Facebook and YouTube. And we're going to send you a little prize pack of 1 or 2 of these Della items that we now have on the crochet.com website. So as we're going through this, make sure you're commenting, letting us know where you're watching from, which one of these items is your favorite. Even if it's not one of these, but you have another Della item, let us know. Della is amazing. We are not bringing in all of the Della line. I'm just letting you know that. We're going to bring in certain pieces. We're going to bring in potentially like special colors or things like that. But this linen collection, we were able to bring in because it's an older color. So we don't, a lot of times, mostly Della can be purchased from Jimmy Bean's Wool, or it can be purchased from local yarn shops. And so we want to make sure that we're not taking colors away from the local yarn shops. So we're going to be working with Della on some different things. But this linen collection was one of their previous collections. And so we're able to bring this in on the site. Chris says, I have lots of snap bags. Yes, they are amazing. I love snap bags. We do have one version on the crochet.com site and on the Knit Pick site in our colors. And they're just great. They're great for color work. They're great for multiple skeins of yarn that you have to do. It just keeps it all tidy. I actually have one. I have one. I don't know. I was looking for it. Must be downstairs. It has just a couple balls of yarn in it and then my project in it because it's a small project using a thin yarn. So it kind of all fits in there and that really works well too. Hi from Seattle. Nice to have you. Let's see. We also have people from Florida in here. Yeah, awesome. So glad to have the Della Hi from New Jersey. Hi from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hi, another Jersey. I would like the either one. A friend is going to teach me to knit. I've been crocheting for 51 years. That is awesome. It's always great to have another tool in your pocket or for combining. I know, I can't think of the name right now. Tanis Knits, I think it is. She puts together a lot of knit sweaters with crochet pieces and it is gorgeous. I love it so much that you can really get a beautiful piece by combining the 2 crafts together. Hi from Kentucky. It's so great to have you here. There's 2 other bags that I want, or containers thingies that I want to show you about. And one is this one, that the bag goes over your arm and you would pull your yarn out through the side. And again, I love this for putting inside of another bag. It's got this really great front pocket. It snaps on the top so that you can either carry it across your arm or above your arm, or you can open it up like this and set it in a bag. You could also tuck them inside if you don't want them hanging out. Hold on a sec. Let me just fix it. So you could either go inside with it or you could go outside with your pocket. It allows for you to stick things in easily and take things out. And then you just snap them up. And now you can carry it on your arm while you're working and pulling out your yarn or things like that. So these are really great. Yes, they do have the snap bags. We do not have any right now on our site. The closest thing to an snap bag that we have, other than the 2 that I was talking about that we already have in our colors, is there is a Della bag that has a zip across the top. It actually comes with 3 sizes, a big, a medium, and a small, which is really awesome because you can then pick which one you want to do, throw it inside of another bag or a bigger bag, and it really helps to keep everything organized. So let's see. Hi from Maryland. Great to have you. Yes, very versatile. I love these so much. Again, great for small projects, but also great for just like even storing your yarn inside of your project bag. Like this is not a huge bag, right? But I can fit a couple skeins of yarn in here. And then this could stay in my bag to make sure that the extra balls that I need or want to take are staying nice and organized and clean and not getting all messed up. And then I can just pull it out, pull the next one out that I need. It's awesome. Perfect. The other part of the linen collection, now we do have at least 2 or 3 other things, but I wanted to show you this one because I'm going to segue into something else to talk about too. This is our crochet hook case. Well, Della used crochet hook case that we now sell. So I just took this. It's an elastic, so you can like see I can pull it. It's an elastic band that goes around the outside, goes around this nice wood button here. And when you open it up, ta-da! It's got this nice little flap that you can pick up, and it's got the different sizes listed, and you can stick your crochet hooks right in here. The flap really helps to keep it in so that if it does go upside down, nothing is falling out. I've got wood hooks in here, so they're really not, falling out or anything. And you can put a fairly large hook in here. This goes all the way up to an N, but there's still even room in here. And there's 2 extra pockets, one at each end for a size maybe not listed here if you go bigger than the N. It's really, really great. I have the hat box, the train case, the mini backpack, the satchel, the maker's tote, the TL Yarn Crafts mesh tote, the red mesh tote, daughter took it, and the crossbody along with a slew of snap bags. Girl, you are a Della lover. That's amazing. I love it, love it, love it so much. My collection is not that big. I've got this and I've got what I've showed you. I need to grow my Della collection now that they're part of the family. They're just amazing. I do love the Della bags. I don't know if you guys remember, but there used to be the Namaste collection that Jimmy Beans purchased Namaste and then kind of changed it all over to Della and everything. I used to love the Namaste bags, and I'm so glad they kind of kept that structure and the versatility and the features of those bags into the Della as time went on. And they're just great. They're really great quality. They've got a lot of different shapes and sizes. It's amazing. Yeah, she's the queen of Della buyers. I 100%. Oh, you need the crochet roll up now? Oh boy, it's addictive. I got to shop at Jimmy Beans during their retreat and I lost it. Yes. Yes. I could never go to the Jimmy Beans store and make it out without purchasing a lot of stuff. Man, there's like fibers everywhere. You have 2 crochet rolls. I use one for my wood hooks and another for my resin and metal streamline. I love it. So yeah, even a thicker hook is going to fit in there. Speaking of thicker hooks-ish, if you didn't see it yet, yes, you saw our Aura hook line. Yes, you probably saw that we have the new Tunisian hooks with the pointy tips to them. Guess what? We've got something else in the Aura hook line. These are the ergonomic version. So they are thicker than our normal hooks. So our normal hooks are usually round like this. The new ergonomic ones are nice and thick. They're wider. They're thicker here in the base. Here's a smaller size so you can get a reference on that. So not really thick this way, but they're definitely thicker this way. So when you hold it in your hand, there's more to grip onto. They're really great. So these are great. They only come in the rounded version. Okay. The pointed versions are still coming. They're being worked through right now to make sure that the ergonomicness and the pointed tip go together perfectly and we don't have issues, but we have the rounded tips. So now you've got another option for your Aura hooks. So you've got the regular rounded version. You've got the pointed tip version. You have got the Tunisian in the round version with pointed tips. You've got the Tunisian with pointed tips. And now you've got the ergonomic. I will call out too with the Aura hooks. We did have a set of the pointed hooks. We do not have that right now. It's going to be about 10 weeks until we have it in. You guys like purchased 2 sizes completely out. Like we are out. So we don't have the set anymore. It will be coming back, but you can buy those individually. And these you can also get individually. And there is a set that's going to be going up. So you could get all of the sizes as well. So that's super, super exciting. Okay, let me see. Hold on. I gotta scroll back here. I love all the products. So if I'm fortunate to win the giveaway, you can send me any of them. That's awesome. I was looking at those, but didn't care for the rounded head. Yes, we're working on the pointed. We'll see if we can get them to work, but it was important for us to get the ergonomics done. So the rounded tip, they already knew how to do at our factory. And so that was easy. They were just working on the body. So now they can start playing around with more of a pointed tip, and hopefully we'll get there soon. Yes, the Della Q crossbody is a beautiful color bag. I love the crossbody bag. The Maker's Tote, the train case are the best. Awesome. There's not another Tony's Hook collaboration right now. We loved the collaboration we did with Tony. You guys sold out, gosh, over 1,000 sets of crochet hooks. It was amazing. No, we don't have one of those in the plan, but maybe we'll have something in the future. We'll see. But right now we do have the Aura hooks, and they fit perfectly. I have to do this backwards now. They fit perfectly into the roll-up case here from Della Q. So you have a choice here. You can do, I have this one here, our more traditional zip-up case like this that you can put your hooks in that way. This is the newer version of our cases just because it's a little bit smaller. It has the hooks on the outside instead of the inside, and the inside is now the pocket. So you could do those cases and put your Aura hooks in, or you can get one of these roll-ups. When you get it, it is going to be folded kind of like this into the square, but you can like truly make it a roll up. A little better than what I did, you know, if you take your time, but a roll up and then just kind of wrap this around twice, and then you can go ahead and do that. So whichever way works for you and putting it into your bag, but these are really great. I love it. The linen is so nice and sturdy. It's really beautiful. So again, there's a whole bunch of options. I should have grabbed the link. Let me just do that while we're talking. There's a whole bunch of options here that you can get of Della Q. Again, it is that linen collection that we've got going on. Let me just see. Della Q. Pull this up, and I'm going to put this right here into the chat so you guys can go ahead and you can start shopping those different things. Oh, you have the zipper case and love it. Great for traveling. I love that. There is also one other thing that I don't have here to show you. It is a hard case. It is called the Della Q hook stitch case. I do want to make a note that if you're purchasing that on the Della Q website, that there are hooks included in that. If you're purchasing it from the crochet.com website, there are no hooks in it. We do show a picture with the O-Fire hooks that we have with our custom color. They fit perfectly in there, but you could also use your ergonomic hooks to go into that case or whatever else you want to do. But just so you know, on our site, there are no hooks inside. Where if you're purchasing it over from Jimmy Beans, there are hooks included because those are proprietary over to Jimmy Beans, and we just brought over the cases instead of the hooks as well. So yes, there are different colors. There are 3 different colors. Where did I put my bag? It's right here in front of me. So we have the pebble, we have the slate, and then there is a wine color. Some of the different wines are sold out already, but we definitely have these 2 colors in the different pieces. So you can go ahead and pick those up. So, okay. So we've all been sitting here. We've been waiting. We're going to do a giveaway, and I'm going to surprise whoever the winner is with at least 2 of these items, if not more. We'll see what I've got at the office to be able to send out. So make sure you're putting in your comments or questions so that we can go ahead and pick a giveaway winner here live. So go ahead, and I'm going to scroll in just a minute. If you have other questions, let me know. But love this Della Q. Love that we're able to bring in some of these products. But if there's other Della Q that you love, don't feel like you can't go shop on Jimmy Beans Wool. We love when you shop over there too. It's all about making sure you have the perfect bags and accessories to keep all of your things organized and to keep your projects beautiful and contained along the way. Okay. I'm going to scroll. I'm going to scroll. I'm scrolling over here, and we're going to stop. And The winner is Cheryl Mullins. So go ahead and send us a message with your mailing address, and we will get out a special gift for you. Are you still here? We'll give you a second to respond. The button-down sweater. Hold on. Let me find which pattern that is. I know. Yes, I can't remember. I don't think that's the right name for it. It says Seaways cardigan on it, but sometimes we change the names before it goes live. Yay, Cheryl, send me a DM with your mailing information and we will get that sent out to you. It's not in this one. All right, hold on. Let me check the next one. I can't remember what season or what magazine it was that we did it in. Oh, here it is. I just flipped right to it. No, I didn't. I missed. I did just pass it. Where did it go? Apparently I flipped right by it and hold on. There it is. Okay, so this is called the Spin Drift Cardigan. The Spin Drift Cardigan, and you should be able to find that over on the website. It uses cotton yarn and then a couple different colors, and then we put the buttons on it. I love it so much. It's a perfect summer transitional piece. Again, that is called the Spin Drift Cardigan. So you can get that in issue 7 if they're still available. I think they might still be available in a PDF version or the magazine version. I don't think there's any more print, but in there is where you'll find it, or you can find it over on the website. So yay, great. Glad that helped. Okay. Oh, Julia asking for a friend. Yeah, let me ask for my friend too. Julia says, I know the bags help organize the yarn and hooks, but how do you keep the bags organized? So it's a great question. Go ahead and put your comments in there if you want to. I'm going to come over here to Instagram. I'm going to scroll and scroll and scroll, and we're going to stop right here. And the winner is am.anda, ANDA 6671. So if that is you, please comment over here on Instagram so that we know you are still here. You are the winner for today. So am.anda 6671. You are the winner. So go ahead and tell us that you're still here. Just comment that you're here so that we know. Otherwise, we will pick another winner. Yeah. Okay. So about the bags, I stuff them into another bag and I hang them on a hook on the wall. I like that idea. That is a great idea for project bags and what to do with them. Honestly, I have like a big collapsible wash basket that I put all my project bags in there. And that's the way I kind of store them instead of, trying to figure out everything else. So again, if you were the winner, am.anda 6671, please give me a comment so that I know you are still here. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds here, or else we're going to be picking another winner. So yeah, let us know if you're here. It can hold them all. No. My collapsible wash basket cannot hold all of my project bags, but that's okay. I've got like 2 of them. And yeah, that's just kind of what I do. I need to stop putting things into a bag until I'm ready to actually make something. But like if I get yarn or something, I throw the yarn in, I throw the pattern in, I throw a hook in if I've already swatched or something like that. Yeah, I can't keep track of all my bags. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick a different winner over here on Instagram because we are not getting an answer here. So I am scrolling and Whips and Chains, you are our winner. So go ahead, and I know you're still here. I see you still commenting. So hopefully you are still here. Go ahead and send us a DM with your mailing address, an email address. I need your mailing address and your email address, and I will get that sent out to you as well. So yay. I fold my bags according to size and store them in a plastic container. Oh, are we talking about like empty bags, or we're talking about full bags. If we're talking about empty bags, I do something similar. I fold them in half and I stick them inside of a big bag. Like I have a basket type thing. It's supposed to be, it's like a market basket, but so I just fold up my bags and then I stick them in there so I can pull each of the bags out as I need them. I also try to take the smaller bags that I have and stick them inside one large bag, medium size inside the next one. And then if it's a large bag, they just kind of get shuffled in by themselves. But then again, it keeps them by size a little bit nicer. But yeah, they go in a bag, in a basket. I haven't found anything better, but I use most of mine all the time. So yeah, I put my collapsible bags in a larger bag. If I have a project ready, one I will put it in one of my bags and place them on my yarn shelf so I can grab it when I'm ready. Yes, that's a great idea too. That's why I put a lot of stuff in my bags, and I have a collapsible wash basket full of bags ready to go so that when I do finish a project or I feel like I need to start something else, I can just grab something. I don't know all about you guys, but I have a very hard time when one project ends if I don't have a secondary project going. I like lose like my mojo and I'm just like, ugh, what am I gonna do? I don't know. And then I like take a week or so without crocheting, which is fine, like totally fine. But if I at least have a project started and a project almost finished, then that makes it easier to jump into the next one. I've started doing the vacuum seal for my yarn. Soon it will be the bags too. Yeah, vacuum sealing or whatever you call them, putting them in those big plastic bags and then sucking out the air from them is wonderful. It helps save a lot of space and everything else. Just make sure when you go to use the yarn, you give it a little bit of time to kind of like fluff back up. Your labels are not going to look great, I will tell you that. But as long as you're not going to be like photographing it or needing the label too much, you'll still be able to have it and use it and read it. But yes, the vacuum seal bag things are great. And I love the ones that you can kind of open and redo it again and again. So if you take out some yarn, you can reseal it up with the rest of it. Diane, I'm at that point, lost my mojo, just finished a shawl. I know. I don't know why it happens. Like, there's so many projects I want to do, but I think it's because you have to get back to the swatching and you've got to start all over again. And I know about myself that I need to have that next project swatched and know that I'm ready to go with it. Because if I have to do that swatching after I've just completed a project, I'm like, out. I'll also admit that the blanket from Mallory Crawl that we did, the Huga burst blanket with her woaded tweed or wool of the Andes tweed. I finished mine, but my ends are not woven in. And so that's like also a project that if I'm in like a little bit of a funk and I don't know what to do or just don't feel energized to do something, I'll just bring that out, put it on my lap and start weaving in ends. So that also helps as well. I need at least 3 projects going. Sometimes it's good to switch it up 100%. It depends on where you are, where you're going, how you feel for the day. Yes. I got the reusables and it came with an electric pump. Nice, lifesavers. Mine did not come with a pump. I just used my vacuum cleaner to suck out all of the air. So that's totally an option too. Oh, and just so you know, those resealable bags, you can get them even at the Dollar Tree. I got a couple to send a blanket to a friend just so that it would like fit in a box and I vacuum sealed it in. She knew how it was coming and everything else, so it was no big deal. But you can get some of the smaller ones at Dollar Tree. They don't have to be super expensive, or you can go with the bigger ones through like Ziploc or something like that. I moved recently into a new apartment and my son told me about the vacuum seal bags and I'm happy with this. Yeah, my in-laws were camping for a while, like traveling around, and my mother-in-law wanted to make sure she could take her yarn with her. So she did the vacuum seal bags as well. I always have several whips at the same so I can switch to one when I finish a project. Otherwise, I lose my crochet too. Okay, I feel like vindicated here. I'm not the only one that kind of loses steam if I don't have the next project going. Yeah. Oh no, Lindsay is losing her crochet mojo as well, and it's because she committed to a craft fair. Ugh, yes, I know. I get that. I've never done a craft fair before. I have really no desire to do a craft fair just because it's a lot. It is so much to have to get ready and set up and go to the day. But you know what? You're going to kill it. You're going to do a great job. You're going to have a beautiful booth. I just know it. So hopefully you get that Crojo back and it doesn't become, a burden to do it. But hopefully you can get everything ready for your craft fair. Hopefully it's coming up soon and then it'll be done and you can go back to breathing again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Amazing. Well, I hope you guys all go and check out the new Della Q items over on the crochet.com website. If you were our two winners, make sure you're sending me a DM over on Instagram with your name, your mailing address, and your email, and we will get that sent out to you right away. And it'll be a little surprise package for you. So I have 5 or 6 knit and crochet projects going on. Yeah, I totally get that. Totally get that. I love it. So thank you so, so much, everybody, for joining us. You can join us live again next week. We'll be here, same place, same time. I can't wait to chat with you then. Have a great day, everybody. Hopefully you get some time for stitching. I know I'm definitely going to try. I'll talk to you guys later.